Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn how to see what has changed in Git. Let's start with the most common scenario, seeing the changes you are currently making. These are unstaged changes, which means you have edited the files, but you have not run git add on them yet. The command for this is git diff. When you just run git diff by itself, it shows you the difference between your working files and your staging area. For example, if you run git status, and it shows you have a modified file, you can then run git diff to see exactly what you changed. The output will show you the lines you removed, marked with a minus sign, and the lines you added, marked with a plus sign. This is the perfect way to review your work before you stage it. But what if you have already staged your changes? We will look at how to see those in the next section. But what if you have already run git add? Once you stage a file, git diff will come up empty. This is because git diff only shows changes not in the staging area yet. To see the changes you have already staged, the changes that are waiting to be committed, you must use a different command. The command is git diff, followed by the staged flag. This shows you the difference between your staging area and your last commit. For example, if you run git status and it shows a file under changes to be committed, you can run git diff staged command. This will show you exactly what changes are inside that staged file. This is the perfect way to do a final review after you run git add and before you run git commit. In the next section, we will learn how to see the changes inside an old commit. Next, let's see how to check the changes inside a single, specific commit. This is perfect for when you are looking at your git log and you want to know what exactly happened in one commit. The command for this is git show. If you just run git show by itself, it will show you the details of the most recent commit, which is head. If you want to see an older commit, you run git show, followed by that commit's hash. The output is great. It shows you the full commit message, including the author and the date, and then, right below it, it shows you the full diff or patch for that commit with all the pluses and minuses. In the next section, we will learn how to see the difference between two different commits. Next, let's learn how to see the changes between any 2 points in your history. The command for this is git diff, followed by the first reference and then the second reference. Now, here is the powerful part. A reference can be a commit hash, a branch name, or a tag name. Git treats them all as pointers to a commit. This means you can compare anything. To see the changes between two commit hashes, you run git diff, followed by the first and then second commit hash. To see what changed between two tags, you can run git diff, followed by the first and then second tag name. To see what changed between two branches, you can run git diff, followed by the first and then second branch name. And to see all the changes you have made locally that are not yet on the remote, you can run git diff, followed by your remote branch name and then your local branch name. Finally, there is a special 3.diff, which gives a comparison between two commits starting from their common ancestor. This is particularly useful for reviewing changes in a feature branch before merging it into a main branch, as it focuses on the unique contributions of the feature branch. In the next section, we will learn how to see a summary of changes instead of the full diff. Finally, what if you do not want to see the full, line-by-line diff? What if you just want a quick summary of what changed in each commit? For this, you use the git log command with stat flag. When you run git log stat, it will show you the normal commit message, but right below it will add a summary. This summary lists every file that was changed and shows how many lines were added or removed with a little plus and minus graph. This is fantastic for getting a high-level overview of your history. I personally like to combine it with the one-line flag. If you run git log command with stat and one-line flag, you get a clean, one-line message for each commit, followed by the stat summary, which is the perfect readable view of your project's history. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about new content. A link to the code and the markdown file is included in the description section below. See you in the next video.